started as a hunting lodge and grew over the generations because, of course, the Townley family lived here for over 600 years.
Francis Townley was a Jacobite and raised an army of men locally and went to support Bonnie Prince Charlie. He was caught and he was hung, drawn and quartered for treason. His head was cut off and put on a pike outside the Tower of London and then eventually sent to Townley Hall, where it was put in a cupboard in the chapel.
We were on an overnight patrol around the building, and it was my job to come into the chapel and the long gallery. But on both occasions, when I got near to the entrance, both of the long gallery and the chapel, the hairs on my arms just shot up.
Recently we had a medium came to the hall and she picked up in the chapel Francis Townley's head. It was kept in a secret cupboard in the chapel, and we feel that she picked up on that because she became nauseated and had to be taken out of the chapel.
Quite a lot of people mention that they see the White Lady walking around the house, and the White Lady is a lady that was jilted, and she's also supposed to haunt the long gallery.
She's supposed to have jumped from the long gallery out into the pond a big distance.
Spooky or what, that is where we're heading off to in just a few moments' time. My friends from Hollyoaks, do you fancy that? More or less than here?
More.
Well, I can't put you off, can I? Shall we catch up with the investigation team? Well, three of them anyway, I think, are there right now. Let's have a word with them right now. So, hello, the boys! Give them a round of applause. So, Carl, Stuart and Kieran are there. And actually, good evening, gentlemen. A little bit different tonight because I got the cast of Hollyoaks here, or 6 of them. Say hello to them quickly. Hello, guys. How are you doing?
How are you all doing?
Hi.
Why are you not here? Why aren't you there?
You should be here doing this. You should be here doing this.
Yeah, next time. Let us know.
So, unusually, I'm not going to do the questions, guys. The cast are who are with us. So, Natalie, let's take your question first up.
My question is, have you always believed in ghosts, or is it just since, obviously, you've been investigating?
I think, for me, I didn't when we first started the series. I certainly believe in ghosts now. I just don't exactly know what they are, whether it's some EMF fluctuation, whether it's low-level sound fluctuations, whether it's something we make up in our own minds, or whether they are indeed the spirits of dead people. But there's definitely something there. There has to be. What about you, Stuart? Have you believed in ghosts all the time?
Yes, from a very young age, I've always believed that there is something after we pass over. And since doing Most Haunted, that's kind of reassured me that there is something out there. What it is, we don't know. But
Kieran, have you always believed in ghosts?
I've always been a sceptic, and even doing the show, I remain a sceptic. But it means that I'm open-minded, so I'm willing to listen to what people say and about their experiences, and I think I'll carry on being a sceptic until I have personal proof.
Right, Kent, love this question. Go with it.
Carl, yeah, I'm a big fan of the Ghostbuster films. I wondered which character you'd like to be, because I was a fan of Venkman myself.
Well, Kieran and I disagree with this completely, because I am Dr. Venkman. I am. His character was actually taken after me completely, 100%, although Kieran does say it was taken after him. Now, obviously, Kieran's lying, because he's that type of guy. Stuart, which Ghostbusters film, who would you be?
Slimer.
Marshmallow Man. Me? Well, I think each of them, Venkman, Stantz, they're all based on different parts of my character. I think all 3 of the Ghostbusters are based on me.
Only a doctor could give you that answer.
Good question, Ken. Now, quick thoughts on tonight's location, Carl. What are you feeling about tonight?
Actually, it's really strange. More apprehensive than the other nights, and the reason being it's completely different to where we've already been. Both the other places were quite derelict and unlived in, certainly where we were investigating. And this place is a massive museum. I mean, there are some priceless artefacts everywhere which we have to be careful of. but the stories are great here, and it's a vast area. And of course, we've gone straight up to the attic and right down in the basements again, so very apprehensive.
What about you guys? What do you think of tonight?
Yeah. I think it's going to be very different.
Kieran.
I was worried about suggestion for the first 2 nights, but here I'm not so worried about it. I think people are comfortable, but we don't know what's going to happen tonight.
Right, Kieran, Stuart and Carl, thank you very much indeed. Have a great night tonight. Give them a round of applause. And will you please give our Hollyoaks guests a big round of applause as well. Kevin, Gerard, Natalie, Kent, Claire and Nicole. Lovely to see them, and of course they're staying with us tonight for the Most Haunted live show, which starts very shortly. Many thanks to them, great to see them.